you looking up?
I'm stalking my whole little family. My 360.
You're using technology for what it's made for.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Awesome.
Yeah, so we have one with her license, the other one about to get her license, and they're all like going places, and they never used to go places without us because they couldn't.
Yeah.
And now they're going places.
And so now you're freaking out about it?
So sometimes, yeah. Especially when they're riding with other people.
Oh, so you're being a mother? You're being a mother. A mother.
Yep.
I could be a motherfucker too.
I know.
But in a different way.
Gross.
Talking about you and I.
I know, but...
Like, Jesus, that's not gross. That's the joke.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking about it like that.
Ew. Ew on your part, then.
No, I was thinking about a motherfucker, like a mean fucking, like a douchebag. Like,
yeah, I could be that too.
I know. That's what I was talking about.
But I'm not that tonight, because tonight is about giving props to the old Canadian comedy.
Okay.
Trailer Park Boys.
Oh, yeah. I like
the spicy burger.
Yeah.
Oh, dirty burger. It's so spicy. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I got ahead of myself in my head.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Great show. Loved it. Like the last couple, the last couple seasons, like the camera work, for some reason it got better. And it just, for some reason, great. I mean, everything, whatever. Ricky, kick ass. But
I liked that show.
Cilantro to those Canadians. Yo. So, today, we're going to talk about whether or not, I'm going to ask you some stuff about whether or not we've ever stolen anything.
Can I first talk about something else?
Yeah.
So, I don't know, anybody who works in healthcare or any kind of field that
you work in healthcare
is superstitious about the moon. But this week, all 4 nights that I worked, I know it wasn't a full moon all 4 nights, but it looked full all 4 nights.
It was very bright.
And it was very full.
It was very bright, yes.
Like Monday night, it looked full. Tuesday night, it was definitely full. Wednesday night, it still looked full. And last night, it looked a little less full.
Okay.
I felt
so would you say you're a moon half full person?
Oh, God. It was a terrible week. Like...
I thought you were going to say it was a terrible joke. Thank you.
Oh, okay, no, but... Yeah, that too. No, it was just a...
Fuck you!
It was a really bad week.
I'm sorry.
And...
I know that especially sucks for you. Yeah.
Fuck the full moon. I don't like it.
I really think that was a whole chapter that was covered when I took a psychology class in high school. Like the effects of moon on people, and that's I don't know, but there's some scientific backing because the moon controls the tides. Our body's like 75% water, so why wouldn't it affect us somehow? It makes kind of sense. Yeah. Like, I can be sold on it.
In long-term care or a psych unit or anything like that, you know that there's some truth to it, whatever it is. Like, and in long-term care, there's a lot of psych patients. So
yeah, if you work with people, you know there's something to that whole. It must be a full moon thing.
And people like to die.
Sorry, we just elbowed. Look at these guns. Guns. You can see all my skin tags if you zoom in. What? I'm being truthful.
Okay. Anyways,
if you ever make it big and people are going to point out, like, oh my God, he's so gross, and be like, yeah, I know. Because I got fat too fast, and my fat rubs and skin rubs, and then create skin tags. Okay. Don't get fat, you get extra skin.
So for future reference, when it's a full moon, I have a terrible week, leave me alone.
Got it.
But,
damn. So I only get like 2 good weeks a month, huh?
There's only 1 full moon a month, I think.
Yeah, I know.
Well.
There it is.
Yep, if you're lucky.
Oh, good thing I'm Irish. Okay, so first subject.
Yeah.
Have you ever stolen anything?
Yes.
Other than my heart?
Oh my God, that was so cheesy.
You used to like that shit.
Yeah, you used to mean it. Now it's a joke.
We're married. I still mean it. It just.
Anyways.
Let's not get into that therapy session.
Yes.
What?
I remember stealing a bracelet, like a little Claire's, like $1.50 bracelet.
How old were you?
16.
Oh, what mall?
It was in Shawnee.
Really?
It was
Shawnee, Oklahoma. A church group.
That we're going to be seeing soon. I don't know if I should say her name.
Oh, yeah. She'll be here. Blair. Fuck her.
God.
We'll let her know.
God. Okay.
We'll let her know. We'll call her out. It's a fucking bracelet. I'm pretty sure the statute of limitations is over with.
So,
Blair, you've been outed. You're fucking What was she, the driver?
Yeah, she drove. But I wasn't the only one. There were 3 of us there.
You drive, you wreck. Once. It was that one time. Sorry. I'm not going to push your buttons anymore. I was going. Sorry. So.
I just got hot.
Yeah, you did.
Anyways, yeah.
You stole. That's the only thing you've ever stolen.
No, I think I remember being like 9 or 10 and I stole a bottle of nail polish.
From a Walmart?
I don't know. I was somewhere with my mom and I stole a bottle of nail polish.
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Well, that's exciting.
Wait,
next subject.
One more thing.
Okay.
I stole a pair of Umbros out of a locker.
Ooh, you stole used soccer shorts?
They weren't soccer shorts. This bitch didn't play soccer. She was mean as fuck. It was in Joplin.
Umbros were soccer shorts.
Okay, but they were also really popular as just like the whatever girl, like the sporty girl.
They had the diamond pattern, like
I never had any.
It was like subdued.
When I went to Joplin, those girls were mean.
Missouri?
Yes. They were mean.
They're country bitches.
No, they were, I don't know what they were. They were
Joplin,
ghetto.
Missouri is country bitch.
Ghetto.
Yeah, that's country. The country can mean...
It's different.
Yeah, I know, I understand.
Country.
Yeah.
They weren't country.
Yeah, I understand. It's...
Anyways.
Smoking on hay in the middle of the barn.
No, they were not that.
Oh.
I'm trying to fucking tell you. You don't listen to me.
I am so listening to you. I'm just not... I'm not...
You make me yell.
I'm just not... I don't make you yell. You yell because you want to.
Because you don't listen.
I'm listening. I'm just not picking up what you're putting down.
They weren't country.
Okay.
It was like trashy ghetto. Like.
Oh, I get you. Yeah.
Okay. So, anyways, they were mean and they picked on me, and so I stole one of their pairs of shorts. Fuck them.
How long did you hold on to those shorts for?
You
still got them?
Hell no.
What color were they?
Turquoise.
Excuse me. That's a good color in Umbro. Back in the day, that was totally girl shorts. You couldn't get away with that dude wearing that.
Anyways, I think that's it.
Remember Hypercolor back then?
Yeah.
It's making a comeback.
I never had any of that either.
Yeah, I remember people. It was stupid because then people all day would be like,
I
on their
just didn't
fucking
like
clothes
it
and
because,
shit.
Okay, so I
or get people to fucking grab them.
wore a shirt.
I never got to grab any.
Shirt once.
This one dude asked me to grab his. He was a teacher.
What the fuck?
I'm just kidding. I was kidding.
Oh God. Okay.
Yep.
You don't want to get into the therapy session of our relationship, but you want to get into that kind of therapy?
No, I was making a joke.
Oh, that's not funny.
Okay.
Okay, that's very insensitive. No, I wore a hypercolor shirt once.
Yeah.
And I didn't like it because then, like, when I got hot, like, just the armpits. I'm like, that's embarrassing.
Yeah.
You know, you don't want.
Yeah, and then you can't do that more because then it just heats you up.
As a teenager, you can't sweat.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing.
You can't do natural shit. People make fun of you for it.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
Like, don't fart.
well, that was gross.
Farting was hilarious. It's still hilarious.
No, it's not.
I peed my pants in gym once. But we'll talk about that when Blair gets on the show because she might remember it.
Oh my God.
Yep. Next subject. Emily brought up a good thing, and this is kind of like more serious kind of stuff. It's about professions and people that aren't really passionate about their profession in the sense that, like, when you get home, it's not something you want to do. You know, like, okay, it's a subject, the tattooing came up. And when we were up in North Carolina and I tried to go get that tattoo last minute, the guy who was going to give me the tattoo. Now, look, there's a certain type of people that look like they give tattoos and look like they don't. This guy looked like he was a fucking, like, middle school art teacher.
Really?
Yeah, like, in his, like, high 50s. He was an older black guy in his, like, high 50s, lower 60s. Dude dressed in, like, jeans and a belt and just, like, looked like he taught art. Yeah, or, like, art in middle school, and then was like, man, times are rough. They can't make it on a teaching, so I'm going to go just fucking tattoo. Okay. And, you know, I get that, because, yeah, sure, you could make a fuckload more tattoo art, especially where we were in that touristy area kind of thing, especially in people like me. Anyway, he didn't have any tattoos. Like, I didn't see any visible tattoos on him. And I mean, he looked like not the kind of guy, and he just gave off this vibe, I guess is the word now, that was like, oh, okay, what do you want? Like, this is just a job. And I was like, man, this guy doesn't.
Like, it was annoying.
Yeah. And I was like, well, how could you do something like that and not
be excited about? Well, I mean, I guess it's like any job.
Right? That brings about that question.
Because
look at athletes. Do athletes, like, let's say baseball player, like, you're closely related to a professional baseball player, and do you think like he watches baseball like I do? I wouldn't think so. Not unless, like, maybe it was, like, close to play.
I don't know him well enough to speak for him
specifically.
Okay,
understand.
I can't really say that.
Yeah.
But I mean,
do you think professional sports, like, other than, like, oh shit, if these guys win, yeah, and these guys, yeah,
or it going up against or whatever, but
or if it's tape, right. Like, oh, I need to watch tape, that kind of thing.
They all do that.
But like, do they like sit down, crack a fucking beer while they're inactive, not like retired or anything? Retired is a whole different thing. Like, sit down and, like, crack a fucking beer, like it's a bye week. You know, family's not doing anything, or I'm not doing anything. Do you think they watch fucking football?
Or baseball, or whatever?
I think some of them do, because they tweet about it now. Oh. Or maybe they get, like, shit, like, highlights from their friends or crew.
I don't know. Well, okay, let's do it something more relatable.
Okay. Healthcare.
Or, I was going to say military.
Okay.
So, like, your job in the military was transportation.
Logistics, yes.
Logistics. When you came home, did you want to sit down and watch Ice Road Truckers?
No, that's a totally different thing,
but
though.
It's kind of.
But I get what you're saying in the sense that I can't watch military movies that were based on the time that I served. Right. So any Iraq, Afghanistan conflict movies, right. Like, I can't sit through that shit. It's right. Like, it's either just completely fucking boring to me, or I just get upset at it, not... Like, I get pissed off. Like, this is bullshit. That's bullshit kind of thing. Right. And I can't help it. It's not something I can turn off. It's like, yeah.
Or the ones that do hit it on the mark, it's just too close.
Yeah, that too. You don't want to go through that again either. Right. So, you know, but, like, what else?
Like healthcare, so, like...
What about actors?
No, I think everybody watches movies.
They watch themselves. You think they're pretty narcissists? No, I
think a lot of them don't watch themselves.
Really? Oh. They watch a lot of other people, because what about method people they got to study?
Other people. Like,
they're really good at being liars.
I think a lot of them don't watch themselves. But that's like, okay.
Actors and politicians. Ronald Reagan. They're liars. Donald Trump. He ended up being an actor. Oh, they're all... Yeah, he was in a reality TV show that makes him an actor. Yeah. Yep. Anything with a script.
That doesn't count.
Yeah, it does.
I don't want to get into all that shit. Okay, anyway, so healthcare, like, I love what I do.
All our politicians are liars. Right?
No, like, I'm very passionate about what I do. I love what I do.
Yeah.
But do I want to come home and nurse one of you? No. That's
no.
The fucking thing. People will, like... message me or call me, well, this is going on, what do you think it is? And I'll say, well, I think it might be this, you need to go see your doctor, or I think it's this, you need to take this. And then they'll be like, well, I'm not going to do that.
Well, don't you kind of have to say that? Like,
no, I don't.
Like, you need to go, you probably need to speak to your doctor about this.
I don't have
I mean, you can give, okay, you can, no, I'm saying, like, if you give medical advice,
I mean, I can say what I think it might be, but
Yeah.
I am not a physician.
True.
And that's usually what I say. I think it could be
But
this.
they come
But
to
I'm not
you
a doctor.
because
You should probably go to your doctor.
yeah, they don't want to hear that because that's why they're coming to you.
Okay, but if I'm telling you what I think it is, it's still even if I have an idea of what it is, you still have to be diagnosed and treated. I can't do those things.
Yep.
So why are you calling me?
Because
The worst is when they don't want to hear what I have, or they want to hear what I have to say, but they completely ignore it.
yeah, it happens because that's not why they came to you.
Well,
They're trying to skip a step instead of going to the doctor. Yeah, and so like, yeah, I don't.
Or if you message me with a real medical ailment, and then I tell you what I think it is, and you wanted me to say, "Oh, it's nothing. Don't worry about it." I'm sorry. I'm not your girl. Quit.
But back to on more the medical profession kind of thing, and on a different level, especially as a doctor with they take that Hippocratic oath. They have to, like, let's say if there's an accident or something, they have to stop.
Also,
obligated
yes.
to, but more so because you don't take a Hippocratic oath, do you?
Take a different oath.
Yeah, it's a different
still an
oath. Yeah,
yes.
But it's not. I took an oath once.
How many times?
Oh, too many times.
But
God, like 7, 8. One of them was all through fax. I never fucking did a whole hand raise or anything. Yeah, it was when I was on recruiting when I went indefinitely. Oh. I hit 10 years. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. I hit 10 years and they contacted me via email or text message, some shit like that. And they're like, yo, this is Sergeant First Class so-and-so up in wherever. I'm your fucking retention. Look, you got a day. Or otherwise you could miss out on that. I was like, fuck. I was helping move somebody in the office up in when I was recruiting in Fort Collins. I remember because I was standing in the back of the goddamn truck. It was all water. It was Doc. We were helping Doc move our medic. Yeah, and I was like, dudes, I got like until the end of today to figure out if I'm gonna go indefinite, and they're like, sucks for you. Can you grab this shit? Fuck. Yeah, I was halfway drunk, made a fucking decision. Anyway, yeah, it was all through fax, like signed paperwork, whatever, and then got it done. Nobody even fucking knew. There's supposed to be a whole ceremony and shit. You're supposed to get days off. Not in recruiting. Fuck them. Anyway, that was, Anyway, what were we talking about?
I don't know.
All the professions, the profession. I can't think of any other, like, I wrote things down like athletes, like, do they watch sports? Actors, do they watch movies? Of course, they do, because they're narcissists. Tattoo artists,
we watch their own. Not
as
often as you think. No.
Have you never seen Once Upon a Time in Hollywood? Leo's watching all his stuff. I watch all the good ones. And a lot more of the bad ones.
You would be the type that if you were in a movie, you would watch it.
Exactly. I
would not.
I would. I told you I'm a narcissist. I'm not hiding that. I'm borderline sociopath. Yeah, I don't even know what that means completely. But people have called me that before.
That information was divulged later in the relationship. By then it was too late. Okay.
Next subject. The Thatcher effect. Oh, fuck. Where's my phone? There it is. All right. This shit's crazy, babe. This is something that your mind does to you. And it's called the Thatcher effect. I'm assuming it's because whoever discovered it was named Thatcher. It is a phenomenon describing the mind's inability to recognize facial problems when faces are turned upside down. And then there's an image of 4 people.
Right.
Initially, when you look at the photos...
Look at it, immediately, I see mouth issues.
It looks like...
But that's it. That's all I see.
It's like an AI-generated photo, but better. And anyway, no, they're real photos, but the faces are...
upside down.
The faces are upside down.
That's what it looks like.
But when you turn it... when you turn it...
You should probably just look up the Thatcher effect.
Yeah.
Because
when you flip,
trippy.
Yeah, when you flip them upside down, they look like melted, like LSD fucking acid faces. And if you've ever done any type of fucking psychedelic and
shrooms?
Yeah, I mean hardcore shrooms,
No,
like not just basic.
No.
You got
Depends
melting
on your
effect.
Tolerance.
Okay, based on your tolerance. Okay, that's true.
Depends on your tolerance.
That's true. I need a lot
Yeah, I do not.
to melt shit. But that's the Thatcher effect. It's crazy.
The Thatcher effect.
The Thatcher
It's
effect.
very
The
odd.
Margaret Thatcher effect. Was she a
Isn't
prime
that-
minister? Isn't that Margaret Thatcher?
So,
Oh my god, what if it's based off her because her fucking face was all... She looks like one of those scary horror movie baby dolls. Or the person next to her... Yeah, the person next to her just got their brains blown out and she's like...
Yeah.
Yeah,
I would have thought, something was splattering on her. I wouldn't have
Yeah,
thought,
brains.
I wouldn't have thought that part of it.
Well, she's political. What is going to be exploding next to her head?
Moving on.
Cue that one girl in the blue dress. Do a little bit of fart science, because I like farts. Farts are funny. I do. They're hilarious. I released a video of me farting last night. It was hilarious.
I saw it.
Did you?
Yes.
You don't expect it. That's the best part.
I've had a migraine for 48 hours. And these lights are killing me.
Are they?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll make it quick then. A nurse, you, not you, but someone like you. Are you dehydrated?
No.
Oh, yeah, right? Yep. Oh, I used to get those all the time. I was always told I was dehydrated. No. I just told them I was pissed off. A nurse wanted to know if her farts were contaminating equipment in the lab. Okay, I got questions immediately from that. The doctor and a microbiologist tested the hypothesis, god damn it, by having a colleague fart clothed then naked onto 2 petri dishes. So, okay, she's like, something's going on with my tests. They're getting fucked up.
No.
How does she get to my farts are contaminating my shit?
Not necessarily.
Shit's the wrong word
in
there.
A lab and you have nothing else to do, and one day you're super gassy, and you're like, I wonder if my gas could affect these. That's probably how it happened. She was like,
not would. It says were. A nurse wanted to know.
I think it's just the wording.
Were contaminating.
I don't think she's seriously thinking her shit was.
She's a bad scientist.
I don't think
she's bad and gassy.
I don't think that anything was necessarily contaminated. I think it was one of those I wonder if this day, if these are going to be contaminated because I'm so gassy. I'll bet that was just one of those, look, it's a lab. Sometimes they need things to do. Yeah. Sometimes they haven't gotten that grant yet, and they need things to do. And she might have been doing something.
So why are you doing work? You're costing money.
They might have little things to do, but it may have been one of those days where she was like, I wonder, and just mentioned it to the doctor, and he was like, well, let's fucking test it.
Huh. Do you think she tested front and back farts?
You're so stupid. He's a 12-year-old child.
I think I've been queefing in these goddamn...
Okay, I need you to breathe and finish this topic here. Anyways.
Excuse me, Dr. Johnson.
Okay, so anyways, clothing acts as a filter, but naked farts can cause contamination. Okay, I'm so over this topic. I do not like
We had a fart pillow. When one of the times we used to travel a lot in family, 9 kids, so it was a lot of driving. The big station wagon. So there was, we used to do it during the holidays, most likely around Christmas. So it'd be super cold. And when you get that many people and us kids in the car, and usually we would do a stopover in Missouri because we went from Oklahoma back up to Chicago. And so it would be fast food. And the worst was the one time Mom and Dad once bought us all KFC. And it was so bad. The car, it was cold, so Dad wouldn't roll down the windows. And then nobody could fart because it would be one after the other. Wait, oh, Jesus.
Breathe, please. Hey,
I know. So we came up with a fart pillow. It was a pillow. And we would sit on it and fart. And then it just became fun to just rip ass into this pillow. And I think me and Brian, maybe even Billy, the youngest three, all ended up getting pink eye from that goddamn pillow.
I still don't. That's not real.
It happens. We were ripping straight hard ass
Y'all did not,
as young men.
Y'all did not get pink eye from farting on a pillow through
Yes,
your
we did.
clothing.
Yes, we did.
No, you didn't.
We did some hard farting, babe.
Johnny,
There was shit involved.
you got pink eye because you didn't wash your hands after you used the bathroom and you rubbed your eyes.
I'm telling you, it was the fart pillow.
Oh, God.
Fart pillow in the station wagon gives you pink eye. Yep.
That's science, everybody.
That is science.
And that's our time.
It is. So until next week.
Wow, this was really informative. I'm so glad y'all were here.
If you want to know more about fart pillows, tune in next week.
Oh, God.